in the mix. Let me tell you how it's going down. I'm about to put you up on game. QOC, you gotta know the name. Keep it real, you know ain't nothing changed. Set the standard, staying in our lane. Yep, that's what you thought. Paying the cost, taking no loss, keeping you up on what's happening. And now that I got your attention, let me mention this. In the mix, in the mix, in the mix. Let me tell you how it's going down. In the mix, in the mix, in the mix. Let me tell you how it's going down.
In the mix, y'all. Y'all know usually I be crunk. I come on here ready to sing the hook to it. Today is not that day. Y'all know anytime us three go live, it's some conversation that needs to be had. We usually do the friendly talk, go around the table. We're not even gonna do that today. This is very, very serious what we're gonna get into today. So I'm gonna start here and we just gonna dive into our show. Y'all done seen the flyers circulating what we're gonna be talking about, which is Mr. Cyrus, and then of course Karmelo. Not only will we be talking about those cases, but some of the impacts of the cases and where we are headed as a black culture, where we are at, and our feelings on it. You know, our personal, unbiased feelings on it. So let me start with our introduction, y'all, so we can go right on into this. 2 young lives, 2 tragic incidents, 2 stories that sparked outrage, debate, and countless opinions across social media and news outlets. But today we're asking a question that too many people avoid. Are we receiving the facts, or are we reacting to the narrative? When headlines break, emotions run high, communities divide, social media chooses sides. And before all the facts are known, many people have already made up their minds. Today, we're discussing the cases of Carmelo Anthony and Cyrus Belton, not to inflame emotions, but to have an honest conversation about justice, accountability, media influence, public perception, and the conversations these cases cease to spark across America. How much power does the media have in shaping public opinion? Are all stories covered equally? What happens when the court of public opinion reaches a verdict before the courtroom does? This is comfortable, but these are the conversations that matter. So buckle up, y'all. Join the discussion, and most importantly, keep an open mind. You're now officially in the mix. All right, y'all. That's our intro for today, man. We couldn't say it no better. Let me go ahead and put this out here on the screen. Here it is. This may not be for the young audience. If you see it, you see it. It might be some words used and expressions that you might not agree with. But y'all already know how we do when it comes to in the mix. We're going to do Karmelo last. But before we even talk about Mr. Cyrus, what I want to ask the young black men on this platform, from a black man perspective, what are y'all feeling about these 2 young men? Like, because we came from a different era. We all on the stage came from a different era. When you even hear the name Cyrus and the name Karmelo, how does that hit you? Pryme, I'm gonna let you go first.
It's definitely tough. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be tough when you see some stuff that's unfair or unjust in these cases. Uh, and like I said, I have a son, and so a lot of this stuff is it hit home. And he's young, and he's finna get ready to go into the world. Next year he graduates, and I'm concerned, and I've already talked to him, but yeah, definitely concerned, and even more on um, doing something about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so right now You know, I'm still processing a lot of stuff, still
See,
talking,
there you
and
go. That's why I wanted you to go first, because
yeah,
you're a father. That's why I
yeah,
wanted you to go first, because you got that young king. What
yeah.
advice are you? I mean, I know this is a hard conversation because I'm having it with a 12-year-old that's not even at the mindset your son is at. But what conversations are you having as a father to your son?
Uh, what after the case, it made me go into. I've always had conversations with my kids, but this made us go into a different level, on a different level with the advice that I could give him as a father who's been 17 years old, about to be 18, and knowing now what it means to be a black male in this society. So talking to him about that, having to let him know, like, say, man, right off the bat, you black and you a male. Those two things automatically in this system makes you guilty. You ain't got to do nothing. It makes you guilty. You could be around in the wrong place at the right time, and you can be guilty because you fit the description. So I'm like, you don't pile on anything on top of that to make you more guilty, because they will take your life. And so I'm having those real men discussions, real black man discussion for him to. I'm looking him in the eyes, let him know, like, man, hey, bro, I'm talking about you already guilty, man. You ain't got to do nothing. We got the highest exonerating rate. So they let you know that it's men down there that ain't done nothing and they locked up and been locked up for a long time. So you guilty already. So that's been my message to my son. You know.
And that's sad that you have to tell your innocent child. Think about what he's saying, y'all. If y'all out there watching, you telling an innocent child that has not done anything that he's guilty already by perception and association. I want y'all to listen to what Pryme just said, the conversation he's having with a son that's doing everything that he's supposed to do. And I'm gonna get emotional because we don't see that we have a damn problem. This gonna go further in the show, but I wanted to start that conversation. I want also to come back because he doesn't have a son, but we grew up in an era where we were taught certain things when it came to bullying, when it came to fighting, when it came to standing up for ourselves. Damn, Pryme just triggered me.
But he's a black male though, so Oso can speak from a black male standpoint from what he see. But before he
Yeah,
do that, let me tell you, your son was in there and I talked to him in the barbershop.
he
So
told me.
he got some of that. He got some of that same thing. I told him, hey man, don't pile on to what you already got. You already got problems. You a black male, man. You already got problems. So don't make more problems for yourself. See, that's what we got to teach our sons, especially, to not to think with your head, not your emotions. Because if you're thinking with your emotions, you're already guilty, and then you do something emotional, you damn sure guilty. So you know we gotta tell them the real spiel. You know, what I'm saying, about life for real, like seriously, like, and that ain't just for little kids. That's for us too, for black
Yeah.
males.
And when he came out the barbershop, he had a look on his face. And I said, what was wrong? Because I just thought he was going to say it was a lot of people because we came on the day we usually don't come. And the first thing he said when he got in the car was, why do they hate us? So I knew it was a conversation in that barbershop that he wasn't ready for, if that makes sense. He said, why
Now
do
he
they
was
hate
ready.
us?
He's ready for it. He got something that he got to process. He asked a question, so now that means he's searching for answers. So yes, that's an ignition. That's an igniter. When you come into places like a barbershop or a beauty salon, little girls, little boys, they hear things and they need to hear them at that specific time, because we heard stuff at that time and made turn certain things on and made us question it. So, and when you question, you're on a quest to find the answer. So and hell no, he got it right. He got it. He asked a good question too, and now he needs to find the answers.
Yeah, and I couldn't answer it. I literally couldn't answer because the only thing I could say is the speech Martin Luther King did, the color of our skin. You know what I mean? Because that's really all I could give him on that. But that's tough. That's tough. Also, what you feeling, brother?
So, you know what's interesting? We're in June, and next week is Father's Day. And I think about it from my own standpoint. I didn't have my father growing up, and so I think we need to bring back the dynamic
Oh, and
of
also just
having.
quick.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, y'all, we having technical difficulties. It look like things are doing what they want to do right now, but we're gonna keep having it. We're gonna have this conversation. We finish this conversation. Also, if you could speak, brother, what you feeling?
You're breaking up a little bit. What were you saying?
You said you could speak.
Conversations.
She said
Our
you could
streaming
speak.
software will act up.
Yeah, it seems it wants to act up on the day where we actually got.
Oh, so can you hear us now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear him. I can hear him.
Can you hear me?
I think she froze up over there. Can you hear me, so?
Yeah.
Now I can.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna do that when it's time to do something serious and talking about issues and coming to some conclusions for ourselves. Yeah, it's gonna mess up.
Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah. That's why we got to get damn control of our own stuff, everything.
Am
I'm
I
talking about
back
now
yet,
you good.
y'all?
Huh?
Jesus.
Now you good. We can hear you. Yeah.
It seems is this because this one of them ones. This is one of them ones.
Yeah. It's one of them. And
Yeah.
and I'm to the point where I don't even think I know that they are watching everything we do. I know it. It ain't even no question. They may not be knowing exactly what we doing or saying, but I don't know. I don't even know about that. They might, bro. I ain't gonna lie about that. I don't work for the government, so I know they know a whole fucking lot, and they watch a lot. They watch a lot. So that's why we got to start looking at ourselves and start saying, man, hey, it ain't them no more. They started the shit. They put us in the shit, but it's on us to get up out the shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't. They not gonna let you out the shit. They not gonna let you out. They not gonna put you out like that. They gonna keep you in. So because they using you like batteries, and you got to know that. Like that's what we got to start preaching them those type of things at ourselves. Like, man, hey man, you are in a real trap, and if you gonna think like you in a trap, you gonna get trapped. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't man. We got to start thinking like we free for real. Like when you free, you don't ask for equality, man. You don't do that shit. You don't ask for that.
Okay, I'm back. Can y'all hear me?
It just kicked me out.
Hello?
You know what?
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Pryme? And I can hear so perfectly. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me, so? I can't hear you.
Okay, y'all. So we having technical difficulties right now. So y'all just bear with us. Like I said, none of this happens when we do other stuff. Okay, so you can hear us, Akila. Okay. So we're gonna move on to this because then it looks like okay, I see Soul on her, so that means Pryme done dropped off. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Okay, here come Pryme. All right, can everybody hear each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't this by the BITCH?
It's all good.
I know what it is. I know what it is because they don't want us to have this conversation, but that's cool. That's cool.
That's the beauty. That's the beauty of having your own network. Now we gotta get our own. Now we gotta get our own satellites and shit. You know what I'm saying?
We really do. I see that now. I really see that now. It's time to elevate for real. Yeah, and y'all just making fuel in the fire for us to go. So I don't know what was said, y'all. So if y'all caught it, fine. If not, this is a live recording. Again, like Pryme said, this is our network. We do what we want to do, and this is in the mix. So we're gonna go into this right here. I missed what Old Soul had to say, but we're gonna start right here with Mr. Cyrus. Now, y'all see who's on the right side of that picture, right?
Yeah.
The brother Trayvon
Look
Martin.
at their facial features. Is that not creepy to you guys?
Yeah, it's very uncanny.
Yeah. That's like a second coming.
Or
Okay,
third or
so they
fourth
said that Trayvon was actually killed, I think the day or the week before Cyrus was born. Which is real creepy. Y'all, we ain't even going to Zodiac and give y'all some psychic stuff, but I just saw that when I saw that photo, I was like, wow. And the reason I brought it up because both of these young kings were killed in the same manner. Trayvon was hunted down and shot in the back by Zimmerman. And then of course y'all know Cyrus was shot down too in the back, not facing these men, in the back. I want y'all to listen to the keywords when we say in the back. That means I am attempting to elude, to get away from you, right? Okay, this is where we're gonna go with this. Now, the accountability on our side. We could say all day, and what we are hearing is that Cyrus shouldn't have been in the store. Okay, well, my opposition to that, the store shouldn't have been in our neighborhood. I could say that. Child got off with self-defense. We're building on this, y'all. Follow us. Child got off with self-defense. Zimmerman got off with self-defense. Self-defense. Y'all listen to these words because this trickles over to Karmelo, right? You hunted and ran these babies down, and you got off free with self-defense. And I'm going to pause right there. Self-defense. Pryme. Is that self-defense?
Oh, no, absolutely not self-defense at all. But, hey, this I'm not surprised. And I'm just, this is my talk the whole time. I mean, every time we come on here, every time I'm in my shop, I live this, what we talking. And I'm not surprised. And I'm not mad at them as much as I'm mad at us. And I'm like, we can do better, man. It's not, they're gonna do what they do. They have done what they done. That's not the first time he got off either. It's the second time he's gotten off for doing the same exact thing. So, like they showing us. I mean, man, hey, like I said, it's like this is the ultimate bullying process, I think. You know what I'm saying? They always talk about anti-bully campaigns, but look at what y'all doing, man. On a bigger scale, from a law standpoint, you punking us, man. That's a punk situation. You shot this boy in the back. Come on now.
Which means he's running from you. He's not
running. I mean, this is about humanity, not black and white. This is humanity. I don't give a damn if it was a white boy running away and you shoot him in his back and kill him. That ain't cool, man. That ain't cool being a you know what I'm saying? That's just not that's not the law. It's not the law. But it is. Because I read it, I went back and looked it up, and they saying that when you're not just automatically not guilty or guilty because you shoot somebody in the back. I went and read that. And that's a part of
fucking kidding. You got to be kidding me.
It's a part of the law. Yeah.
And we was always raised when you do stuff behind somebody's back, that's the most cowardly act you could do. Now I'm supposed this comment. Akila said this is more than bullying. This is attempted genocide.
Yeah, but
now,
I'm saying,
Pryme, you just said something. you said something about humanity.
Yeah.
The past month or two, where is the humanity?
Anywhere. I'm talking about
Are you
anywhere.
seeing it? Are you genuinely seeing it? Humanity at its finest right now, or at its worst?
It's at its worst.
Okay,
Around
that's
the
why we're building on this. I'm
that's
asking these
around the world.
questions for a reason.
That's around the world, though, sis. Around the world.
Yeah, oh, I get it. That's what I'm saying.
Everywhere. Yeah.
See, this show is not just about these two babies. This is not just about these two babies. Because on top of this, the same day they gave the guilty verdict for Karmelo, there was a mass shooting in Midland, Texas. Was it the facts? Was it us? Nope. No, it wasn't. On top of that, we are seeing news reports of white men showing up with AR-15s. One was at a black family reunion where he ended up getting shot because somebody there had a gun to protect the family. AR-15. Another incident, white man shows up at a pool where black kids were because his wife didn't like what was going on at the pool with the black kids and the black woman. I guess he was looking at or whoever. He came back with an assault rifle. And thank God the police showed up in time. So this is where we're going with humanity, because we need to see this, like Pryme said, this is a worldwide issue. Yes, these cases are actually opening up the Pandora box of the shit that is going to be exposed. That's what this show gonna do. That's why I said keep an open mind, because what we're bringing to you is facts. It's not hearsay, she say. Y'all come up off of the trends and look into the news reports, because we clearly saw the news was not covering these cases and giving us the light and giving us the truth of what we had to have outside people to come dig into these cases to give us information that was missing when they should have been public record. That's what we're going with this. I'm building on this. That's why I'm asking, do you see humanity? Now, also, humanity. You see it? Is it better or worse?
None of it's any better. If it was any better, we would see way fewer incidents like this. That family that was at that family reunion and they were just chilling, and then here comes this guy and he's got this assault rifle, and I guess he assumed, hey, I'm just gonna do what I want to do, not knowing that, like I said in the show previous, we're not our ancestors. And they decided, hey, we're gonna fight back this time, because you're not just gonna get away with whatever you feel like you want to do.
And there you have it. We're gonna pause right there. Y'all watch this.
America said you can go to a church and kill 8 black people where they worshiping Jesus at, and after you done with that, we gonna take you to Burger King. America said that you can go to 2 nail salons and kill a bunch of Asian people, and just we gonna put it off as you having a bad day. America said that you can travel across state lines or city lines where they're protesting Black Lives Matter and they rattling behind black people, and you can have 2 assault rifles and kill 2 people claiming self-defense, and they'll give you a video game. America said that you can kneel on the back of a man's neck, and we're gonna hold a moment of silence for you, the man that did the kneeling. America said that you can follow a black young man that was wearing a hoodie, he had Skittles, he had an Arizona tea, and 911 said, don't follow him. But America said, you know what? You can follow him, and you can also end that little boy's life and kill him. And guess what? We're going to let you sign autographs. America said that you can go inside a convenience store, get chased out that convenience store, get shot in your goddamn back, and everybody get let off scot-free. You the only one that lost something, your goddamn life. That's what America says. I say America is some bullshit.
All right.
He ain't lying.
And I
Go somewhere
placed
and
that for a
just
reason, because where was the lie? Where was the lie? Because
yeah.
what we're not going to do on In the Mix and what we're not going to do on QLC is inflame the situation. We're bringing awareness to the situation of facts that is actually happening right here in America. And it's bigger than Dallas and it's bigger than Texas. And I'm not going to battle with ignorant people about stuff that's just facts. It's facts. It happens. It happens. Now, with the self-defense thing, this is where I'm going with this. We
Okay.
saw Child get off and plead self-defense. How do y'all think self-defense played into that case? Because I'm confused. I know my definition of self-defense. I know Texas law on self-defense. How is it? Oh, okay. And let's go here. He had black representation, y'all, that got him off of self-defense. Let's go there. America. This where we at, y'all. This is where we're at. Self-defense. Now, with this outbreak, after this, I think they set his house on fire. I mean, the store on fire. They've been targeting other businesses. I think he has. That doesn't bring Cyrus back. Neither does it bring justice to us, and neither does it bring closure to the parents of Cyrus. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, it still makes us look like the animals that they perceive us to be. Now you're saying Egypt, how could they have handled that different? To be honest, I don't know. That's why we having this conversation. I come on, Pryme.
I got a way we could have did it right. And instead of burning down the damn building, you just continue to boycott the place until he leaves. And when he leaves, y'all be ready to go take it over and start business back again for yourselves.
Yeah.
How about that?
Okay, so you diving right where I'm leading the conversation. You going right where I want you to go. So we played into the hands, and I hate to say this. Pryme said it at the beginning of the show, being black, being a male, already make you guilty. Let's take the male out of that now. Let's take gender. Being black, period, now makes us guilty. So you setting his building on fire. Do you know how many people going to come on the back end and support him? That's going to build him back up. We saw it with Zimmerman. We see the GoFunds for these people. Mm-hmm. You think that they own is not going to take care of them? Again, we did nothing. We did nothing.
He's just going to move it into another black community that don't know him. That's all he's going to do. He's not going to go right. He's not going to go back there again. So, but the building is burned. The place where business can be conducted and economic funds can be flowing from your hands back into the community, circulating back. Now you got some circulating, but you burnt the damn building down.
And he got insurance. And he got insurance.
He's going to get insurance money, and they're going to be like, do you want to do another location? Yes. Let's go over on the other side of town. Or let's go to other states.
And then the cycle starts over.
This cycle starts over. But you burn down something that you could have created as a landmark or as an instrument to bring funds and circulate funds in your community. See, those are the things that we got to stop doing, self-inflicted wounds. You can't blame the white man or the Asian man for that part. You are the blame for that part. So that, like you said at the beginning of the show, accountability. We have to set the table of accountability and look at that shit logically, not emotionally, logically. They playing all of these games and on us. We won't set the damn standards for ourselves. We won't settle.
We did. Go ahead. We did. You're right. I'm just co-signing everything you saying because you're leading it right into where we're going with Cyrus. RIP to Cyrus first before, I don't want to not take nothing from his death. Right. But I don't want to dwell on it either. The boycott. Right. Quincy just came on here and said, yes, a boycott would have made him feel that. Okay, so here we are. We're talking boycotts now, right? After this, we have seen angry Asian folks calling us out. telling us that we mad because we don't have what they have. They're tired of hearing black fatigue. Can y'all wait a minute? Black fatigue. Hell yeah, I'm tired. Yes, I'm tired. Yes, black fatigue is real. It's real not only for the black man, it's more for the black man, and I'm a co-sign on that. But it's damn near here for the black woman because we're beat up because some of us are raising these boys by ourselves. Black fatigue, yes, ma'am, is real. And I know Pryme is ready to go with this. The boycott. The Asians are saying, hey, we don't need y'all. We're going to be fine. And guess what we're doing? And I'm so proud of us. Akila had a comment in here. Yeah, let's do that. We are. And it's proof. Because they done came back and they done did many videos saying that one person don't speak for all of them. And yes, the Black Dollar Pryme has spoke on this numerous times on the economics of the black dollar and our effect on the economy. Pryme has stated that, giving us examples of what we can do with the black dollar. Now, what I am proud of out of Cyrus, this the positive spin out of this baby's loss of life. We are seeing black men and women come together with some common sense and say, you know what? We got black businesses. Let's advertise. Let's put them out there. Matter of fact, I have put QOC out there. Hey, you got a black business and you need some advertisement. Drop your flyer in your video. Push it. I know if it's positive, we'll push it all day. Send us the list of what's near us. We'll share it because we're going to take back our power with the money since you say you don't need it. And yeah, your girl, y'all might not see no more wigs for a while because I'm not going to buy no more. Yeah, I mean, shit. I'm gonna wear these till I start looking like Whitney did when she was snorting that powder. But yeah, I don't do the nails anyway. But I don't even want, and I love chicken fried rice. I don't want none. Fuck it, I don't want it. I'm gonna put $1. So again, y'all, black people, this is our moment. They say they don't need our money. They don't need our money. I'm going to play this clip, a part of it, and then I want Pryme to come back. You ready, Pryme? Economics and what the boycott can actually do. And I hate to say this, but this baby lost his life, but it might have sparked something that we needed in the black culture. And also, you be ready after Pryme, because do you think this going to work? Do y'all think this is going to work? Hold on, y'all. Let me get to, I got so many videos loaded on this thing. Here we go.
Call you out since you don't seem to understand. Every single one of you over there boycotting Asian business and spreading more Asian hate, you black people with your black fatigue, okay? And what your people call me. Yeah, not my words. Those are your people words.
First of all, your people words? Girl, fix your grammar. Ladies and gentlemen, this clan-servative is Monica. Momo for real. Momo wants people to support Asian businesses by standing in front of the camera, screaming racial slurs at black people. Congratulations, Momo. You're the poster child for the I Got Picked fan club. Here's what people like Momo, who confuse a wedding ring for a race change, never seem to understand. The moment some people get their citizenship papers, they wrap themselves in the American flag, start lecturing everybody else about America, and suddenly they think they're qualified to rewrite history in this country. The problem is they skipped the history lesson. America didn't become more inclusive because people in power woke up one morning and decided to be nice. Every right enjoyed by immigrants, women, LGBTQ people, Asians, Latinos, and countless other communities was fought for by generations of activists who challenged discrimination, segregation, exclusion laws, and white supremacy. Black Americans paid an enormous price in that struggle.
And I'm gonna call you out.
Pryme.
Yeah.
Economics. Let's go.
Economics, man. Sorry. Well, I understand. First of all, I want to say this. I understand why they feel the way they feel or they think the way they think. Because we absolutely are not doing anything for ourselves and we're going through them for almost everything. So I get it. But actually, we don't need them really at all if we would do all of the same things that they are doing. We would actually win. But we're not thinking for ourselves. We're thinking for everybody else. That's why I know black people not prejudiced. We're not racist because we're not trying to build a system against nobody or to keep nobody out or none of that. But they build a system to keep you out of their shit though. But economically, we don't need them. We spend $2 trillion a year, y'all, and to beauty, cosmetics, and all that beauty care and beauty shop, the beauty supplies. They making crazy money off of us, and I'm talking about billions, hundreds of billions of dollars, and we sitting up here giving it to them. And I tell people all the time, they were like, "Well, damn, we try to get off into the business. They raise the prices on the supplies, and so that we can fill our stores, and then we have to raise the prices, and that's why they so high. Black beauty supplies so high. But I'm like, okay, well, we still got to get back to thinking ownership. Okay, since they doing that, create your own oils and lotion.
And Pryme just blacked out in the middle of his economic speech.
and
But
it was
I know he's
rather
gonna come back with a vengeance when he come back. But
yeah,
that's the
he gonna be
key
high.
thing. Yeah. Oh, so that is the key thing to this. And I have been researching, and he's right. They charge us because we have to get the supplies from Chinese people. We have to get them from there because we're their competition. There is a higher charge for us. And then we, of course, have to do it to our customers. Now, how do we get the black business? It's with our customer service. The number one complaint I have had when dealing with black people and black businesses is their attitude. Your rudeness, you're not professional, and your customer service. We got to change that around. Because guess what? When you go into the Chinese nail salon, they meet you at the door. What color? Long, short, square, coffin? They already talking to you. Most of us won't even acknowledge you when you walk in the door.
Mm-hmm.
They won't. I actually went to Mary's Twisted Kitchen. Shout out to Miss Mary. I actually got to meet with her on Friday when we left Pryme Shop. Talked to her for a long time. Talked to her about QOC, advertising, and all of that, right? And guess what? She came out there and she answered all our questions about the menu. That was my first time, and we drove far to get to her, right? She was really, really nice about her prices, about her food. If we had any complaints, to reach out to her. That's customer service, y'all. That's customer service. We got to get back to the fundamentals where we think that somebody owe us when they come into our business or they want to do business with us. I even do that with QOC. Hey, it's compassion. We're tending to forget that when it comes to business. This is our opportunity to gain back that money. We could get that money back. And also, right, Baskin Leather, I ordered their products. That's our own black line on her routine. And they're doing millions. And they will not go to retail. They will not do it because they want to keep, their name and stuff. We got Black Girl Vitamins. We do have some stuff that's out there, but we don't promote it enough. Or one or two comments tend to never, distract us from the bigger picture. This is our time, y'all. They have said it. The Hispanics have came back and said they don't need us. The Chinese are mad. Now, this is the killer part. They have came back to say, oh, no, everybody don't speak for us. I dare you guys, after this show, to go out on TikTok land and look at the videos that people are posting of empty nail salons, empty beauty supplies, empty Chinese supplies. Now, this is what I'm not going to condone. So I have seen people say they're going to order Chinese food and not pick it up. Now, I'm going to say this, black people. See also, you see where I'm going, right? So I'm going to need us not to do that. Not to order $50 worth of food and, don't be petty.
See, we like to do the most. We like to do the most with stuff like that. It's like, okay, and I was talking to you about this yesterday about cooperative economics. a lot of us probably don't know about all of the Black businesses and Black business owners out here that have all of these different things that we could actually tap into.
Mm-hmm.
There's different food co-ops out here that's doing all of these things. All these different Black-owned restaurants that are doing great things, and it's like we support everybody, but when it comes to us, it's almost like we don't know what to expect, and it's like we almost don't want our own kind to get to that next level of these people that we're always supporting. So um, it would help. I feel like it would help, for places like even what we're doing within the mix. If we're saying, hey, with QOC Network, we will actually support what you have going on with the Black business. Let us know what you have going on. We don't mind supporting. It takes, if they say it takes a village, then let it be about that. Let's make that village show what we can actually do for our own people.
There you go. The village. Again, I'm gonna say this. R.I.P. to Cyrus, and to his family. But I think this sparked something in us. And we're gonna move to Karmelo because it sparks some more stuff to us. But I think if we use our mind right now, we use our power, because what I have seen is everybody with a mic playing podcasts on these cases and sharing negative light. What we have gave you is a negative part of Cyrus. This young man lost his life. He lost it in a horrific manner. We talked about how we're telling our kids how to deal with these situations. Now we have did a positive spin on this. Y'all, this is our time to take our money back. They don't need us. They don't want us. There used to be a saying in the hood, and I'm a cuss when I say this, y'all. It used to say, my brother used to always say, prove me, bitch. And if you're from the hood, you know what that means. Prove me wrong. You know what I mean? Then you shouldn't be upset, because now they coming back and trying to backtrack. She done took her video down. He done took his video down. We're going to go here. Black fatigue. Are we using black fatigue as an excuse to the mistreatment that we are experiencing right now, you guys? What you think, Pryme?
Are we using black fatigue?
Mm-hmm.
Are we using it on them? Is what we're saying. You're saying it? Are we using it on them?
She said that we're using it as an excuse. Well, anyway,
I think so. I think so to a certain degree. I think we are.
It's because it's being overused. We always use that as the one thing that we say, oh, this is because of this that has happened to us in the past. Well, we can't progress forward because we're stuck in the past.
Right. We can do better than that. We
I
don't got
wanted a different opinion. I didn't want y'all to agree with me. That's why we're doing this. I don't want y'all to agree with me. I want you to give everybody a different perspective of the truth, the damn truth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, one thing we got to understand is they don't got the truth. A lot of them don't got the truth either. So we got to understand that they thinking from a different end of the spectrum, but the same line. They have been lied to about us, and we've been lied to about ourselves and the world. We don't know nothing, but they we got to understand that they crazy too. They is crazy. They crazy just like we crazy. So, but we got to understand that we on a chessboard, and it's a certain kind of way we got to move, and you can't blame them for everything. Yeah, they probably did do it, but if they don't think they did wrong, then you can't make them think they did wrong. You gotta start thinking, okay, well then I see how the system move with it. Well then now we gotta adjust. How we gonna adjust? We gotta start talking to ourselves. We gotta start using our power that we do got, because you got a lot of it, a lot. When you the biggest consumer, that means you got more money you got potential money circulation that nobody else got. So you got it 2 trillion, 2.2 trillion. Oh yeah, you can make some noise, and you can make people understand without even putting a finger on them. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna want to put their hands on you though. I guarantee you, and that's another part of this thing to me, is I'm looking at that because this is about war. And I don't think I don't hear really us talking like this is war, y'all. This is what you call Cold War. But we don't know what that is. Black people today don't really know what that is. The old people may know a little bit about it, but because they didn't have proper education, they didn't really understand it either. But we definitely are not knowing what the hell is going on now. The youngsters in the late 40s and 50s, even 50s and 60s, some of them don't even understand the game. So we gotta set this chessboard right for us and say, okay, now you are a nation of people opposed to just being American. No, you gotta define what that is. What is who are you? Because they telling you who they is, and they move in a certain kind of way according to who they are. And what are you? You just Black America? Okay, we gave you that name. Okay, you African American? We gave you that name too. So it's like, who are you? We don't got no identity. So can't nobody respect that shit. They can't respect what we got going right now until you get control of it. You ain't got no control of it. No, on no way, shape, form, or fashion. You have no control of it. Medicine, education, law, what name it. You have no control of it. Money, you have no control. So how can somebody respect you? How can Asian people respect you when they control their shit and they've been over here less time than you? How you get mad at a Mexican or Hispanic that don't understand your move because they done came over here and they done set their moves? Well, why you ain't? You got to understand the mind of where they come from. I get it. I understand. I ain't mad at them. That's why I keep saying, hey, what's up with us, black folk? What's up with us? I've been saying that week after week before all of this. So it's like, yo, it's time to wake up. And I'm thankful for Trump, really. And people I know y'all finna get mad, but I ain't talking about me liking him. I like the push. I like that push because we need to open up for ourselves. We need to be pushed in the face and fall and pushed to the ground so that you can see that you need to get up for yourself. We need it. And I'm cool with it. I love it because it's making us have these discussions. It's making us start talking about really getting together.
Now I ain't gonna go that far.
No, I'm that far because sometimes you need to be. I'm saying sometimes
I will say that, but
I'm saying sometimes you need to be pushed down, sister. Understand how tough you is. Sometimes, and this is that time. We got to get pushed in the dirt. You ain't a part of America like you think you is. Now what? So that's where we at right now. Now what? So I get that type of.
This is where I'm gonna go. I agree with you.
Yeah, go ahead. We good. We straight. We straight.
I think we should be afforded the same resources as a Mexican and as an Asian. This is where I'm gonna go with this. I used to be a bank manager, not only at Bank of America, but at Chase Bank. And I'm talking about both of them was the big major ones downtown Dallas. We used to have meetings and they would tell us who we could approve for a loan, how many, and what percentage, and what race. I saw at an early age, because I was a bank manager around, I was young. I was like 19, 20 when I was 18 when I started banking, and then I moved up real quick. So at age 20, I had to tell black men that had businesses that we couldn't approve a loan, but I could approve a loan for a Hispanic person with not all of their documents and stuff. So their funding is they're more than black people. That's one, and I know. Yes, we need to be pushed. Yes, we need to be pushed. But we're not on the same fair playing field. We are not. Asians are getting so many grants to pay to get their business started, and they do not have to pay them back. And I actually saw an Asian come on a social media platform and explain to us that after 7 years, so they won't pay taxes, they roll that business into another person's name so they can get another 7 years, and then they create another business. They're playing chess. And that's cool. That's cool. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying we were not given the same playing field as they are. Now, how can we fix that? We could pull our money together. This next case gonna show us how we're pulling together when we get into Karmelo, right? But right now, I don't think Asians have any right to say, when you don't come over here and build from the ground up, you came over here and you were given loans, you was given free money, you were given free health insurance, you were given all of this stuff for off the bat. Well, we don't. I've seen my mom have to fill out 100 damn papers to get $15 worth of damn stamps. For what? So she can get a Medicare plan to fight cancer. No, we're not on the same playing field. We're not.
Okay, let me ask you something real quick before you get off of that. So you mean to tell me that us having 2.2 trillion, the most spending power in America, that we don't have the opportunities to do the same thing?
You know why we don't, Pryme? No, we got the money. That ain't what I'm saying. We don't have the mindset to pull that shit together and work together.
And that's their fault. So that's whose fault is that?
It's not theirs, it's ours.
So you do got it. You just
nobody else.
I'm saying we do got it, but we don't have the will.
We don't have the
there
will.
You go. That's what I'm saying.
No, so that means we can. That's all I'm saying. Because you saying we don't got the same. Yeah, you got the same. You just ain't doing what you need to do with yours like they is. That's
okay,
it.
So you fell off the screen when we were talking about it. You fell off. And I said, this is our time. This is our time. That's what I said when you were off. This is our time to pull our resources together, to stop the crab in the bucket mentality. Pull together. If you're a nail technician, you got a shop, go and find 5 or 6 more nail technicians. Y'all go into business and do that. What I'm saying is the opportunity is here. I'm not making no more excuses for us. That is not what I'm doing. I'm saying the mindset and the will should be here now. We're seeing the injustice, and we can't keep blaming everybody else when we got the mind. I'm agreeing with you to an extent, Pryme. But what I'm saying is now it's our mind. What we gonna do? What we're gonna do now? They're calling us out. They're calling our bluff. What we're gonna do? That's all I'm saying.
Well, I don't know what you did. You don't disagree with nothing I said then, because that's all I was saying.
No, I don't disagree with anything you're saying.
Because you said I disagree with. I agree with you to a certain extent. That means there's some parts you don't.
Trump thing, because I just don't like to reference him.
That was an analogy, but that hey, like I said, sometimes I'm a male, I'm a boy, and this is what we did. Football was like that. You gonna get pushed on your ass, and is you gonna get up? And that's where that's why I said that like that. Because we keep getting pushed on our ass. When are you gonna get tired of being pushed on your ass? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So that's why I say you don't disagree with nothing I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So because Trump can be used as a push like that we need. That's what I'm saying. Like you can have them negative views of him, but there's positives to this thing, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's the positive thing to me. I can find positives and negatives. So it's like,
and that's what we're doing. That's what this show is: the negative and the positive. We're not going to dwell on, the negative. Now, what's the positive? What's the spill? You know what I'm saying? The accountability and the growth. Where can the growth come? And that's where we're at right now with Cyrus. The growth is, let's pull together. You stated the number, the dollar amount that we got. Now let's pull together. There's no excuse. Economics is there. The numbers don't lie. Pryme has stated it. Y'all go out there and research it yourself and see the black buying power.
One more thing, sis. So this is what when I got kicked off the live. This is what I wanted to say, y'all. Okay. Real quick. The model is a model. Now, if somebody take it, man, don't take it, and you heard it from me, man. Just holler at your boy, and I can give you the extra inner workings of what I was talking about when I say this, because I really have wrote this down. So this is it. You got 40 million black people. Now, in some census they say 40.6 million, 46 million. We don't know because there's a lot of black people that don't do census. We know that. Okay, but they say we got 40 million black people. If 40 million black people, everybody on this live, if you watch it, take your calculators out. You do the math. 40 million black people times $8 a month. That's $2 a week. That is $320 something million a month. A month. A month. $8. 8 quarters a week. You mean to tell me we can't do that? Y'all mean to tell me we can't do that? We can solve some of our debts. We can start paying our stuff. We can start creating infrastructure. That is a month. That's $4 billion a year. $3.8 billion, really $4 billion. But some people are going to pay $20 into that pot. Some people are going to pay $100 into that pot. Some people, so the ceiling on that is ridiculous. Then the whole point of this is to try to get back as much of that $2 trillion or that $2.2 trillion back to us so that we can use it for us. Simple math. Simple fucking math. So we can do what the hell we need to do. I'm done on that part right there. You feel me?
And y'all have heard it from Pryme, and I'm the damn accountant, but he done broke it down. Shit. Do you want to wake up in the morning and log in for me? Shit. Welcome to QOC. Welcome.
You forgot that I used to work for the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas for 11 years. This is what I did too. So I'm saying I was an analyst, and I saw that's when my eyes got open when they pulled me into Check 21. And since you in banking, you know what I'm talking about. Check 21. That was my job. Dion Turner at the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, I know that we can do this shit. I know it. But we gotta solve our will issues and why we don't like each other. We gotta solve them two issues.
That's it. That's it. You hit it. The money there is now on us. We're at the point now I just said it. We can't blame nobody else no more. We cannot keep blaming nobody else. Miss LaShonda, you said we can. The question is, will we? That's where we at. That's the conversation we're having. The uncomfortable conversation we're having. And y'all, we're not arguing because Pryme is my boy. I've been knowing Pryme forever, and I've been knowing Oso forever. I wanted this conversation to be raw and uncut. We're not going to agree on everything. We're not going to and they're going to give you some insights from a man perspective where I'm giving it to you from a woman perspective. But everybody on here is emotionally intelligent, educated, and we're knowledgeable in what we're saying to you guys. Yes, we can get on here and we could drag these cases out the nasty way. We're not doing it. We're saying a child lost his life, but it has sparked outrage. And the outrage it has sparked might be what we need to get back to us, to get back to a different version of Black Wall Street. It might not look like it looked back then. As a matter of fact, it shouldn't. We got more power. We have more capabilities. We have more skills. We have more resources. So you're right. You're right, Pryme. It should look different. But there's not a way that we shouldn't be sitting around saying the same thing. Yes, ma'am, Miss LaShonda, I agree. Welcome to QOC, baby. We're moving.
Next year, we should not be in this same place next year. Next year, we should not be in this place where we are economically next year. It should not be. And I'm like this, sis. You an accountant. Hey man, let's use this platform to start building the money. Cause like let's put the challenge to people. $8 a week. I mean $8 a month, $2 a week. Let's do it. And then you open it up to them where y'all, when you make your pledges, you can see where your money is where it's going to. You can see it in real time. Why we can't be transparent? I don't want your money.
That's the thing. That's why we can't do what we want to do, because a lot of people don't want to be transparent. And the fees I charge for QOCs is not a membership fee. Let's go there. It's not a platform fee. It's not a host fee. It's actually fees to promote the AI stuff that we use, that y'all see created. And guess what? When we have team meetings, I bring out bank statements. Hey, this is what we collected. This is the price. I have receipts on the software, blah, 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 blah. I'm very transparent because guess what? The little small amount that I'm asking can't do nothing for each. It cannot do nothing for none of my big bills over here. But I'm transparent because I know the mindset of black people when we ask for $1. And that's the part that's going to hurt us. So there needs to, like you said, Pryme, there's going to have to be some transparency. It's going to have to be some honesty. And it's going to have to be people that's going to really like have our best interests at heart.
But the people gonna have to understand. I understand where the people are. We're hurt. Black people, we're hurt. We hurt by not just the outside world. We're hurt from the inner world, our world. We do bad to each other. We really step on each other. We eat on each other. We lie to each other. We still kill. So I get the skepticism. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, we got to stop kicking the can down the road and start solving that. By, like I said, a person like, man, I will never take no money from my people because the world is taking money. If anything, I want to show you what this money can do for us. That's what I want to do. I don't want to show. I don't want your money, but you got to understand when you set up a fund like this, there are people that's going to be working that fund that you have to pay. So there are going to be some people that's going to get paid off this fund, but most of the money is going to go back to the people. You will be able to see it when you make your profile. You'll be able to see it when you put your $8 in. You'll be able to see, okay, this is the staff and this is what they're getting paid. You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand that, and that's all that's going to come out of that. But everything else, we put it back in a strategic manner in Black America around the country.
And it can be done.
It can be done. It can be done.
All right, y'all. That's Cyrus. That's Cyrus, y'all. And the change and the impact that has came out of what's the name of the app already? Oh, Akila said, "What you got the app ready?" She said, "What's the name of it?"
Well, that's why we gotta. That's why we gotta talk. That's why we gotta start putting stuff together. Like I said, we can make this a platform to do it. We can make you know what I'm saying? We can just start in all of the platforms that's on QOC. We can all start doing it, making it a drive. And start seeing how much money we can pull together, and then be transparent. Let them see what money is coming back to them. Like we gonna disperse this money in grant form or something. It can come. It's a lot of ways to do it. You know what I'm saying? Or agriculture. We can start doing all kinds of stuff. But let's start driving to pull the money in and get good people that know what they're doing with that money to do the right thing with it. That's all. That's it, man.
Says, what's on your July calendar?
Well, hey, if she can put it together, I'm willing to work with it. I'm serious about that. I've been saying that. I went viral saying that on TikTok. But I'm saying this to say, man, we can do it, man. We're just the wheel. We got to get over our anxiety with each other. Because like I said, we more comfortable. It's fucked up that we're more comfortable around other cultures than we are around ourselves. And that's crazy. That's crazy.
She said it's just a meeting. She just want a meeting with you in July. If y'all don't know, Mr. Killer is the admin, marketing strategist, some of the flyers prior promo you seen rolling on QOC. She does that as well as the host of Flick Chicks Horror House. So that's why she's asking Pryme that, because she is kind of the back end person to QOC. If that's something that QOC can do, and I don't see nobody not doing that inside of QOC, because all of us, like, we speak the same language, if that makes sense, which is love and growth. So I don't see nobody inside of QOC doing it. And again, like I stated at the beginning of the show, if you're a Black business owner and you have advertisement and you would like to share it with us, we have no problem. We run 8-9 shows. We could definitely get your reach out there. We are internationally syndicated. We are on Roku as well. So we can't give you that exposure. Now, we were charging at one point in time, but because of this issue right here, because of what's right now, we don't mind doing that free. We don't mind doing that free. Just to show y'all that we're really serious about the change. We're really trying to be a part of the change. So it's not about the come up for me, because God been carrying me and sustaining me. So what you get off of QOC will be free advertisement if you are a Black business owner. If you know Pryme, if you know Oso has M4G radio. He's already doing it on his radio station. That's why I got the idea. Yeah, hit us up, anybody up on the platform, or go to our website. We have a website, queensofconversations.com. Hit it there. Email us. We don't care. We'll definitely get your information out there. And it's no cap. This is no cap. We're honest about this. It ain't like we're bringing it up and you'll never hear it again. We're serious. We're moving in, y'all. Karmelo. And I'm not going to drag this out. Jesus. I really didn't want to touch this at all. Only thing I want to touch about this is the facts. I do not want to dive into or indulge or inflame racism more further than what it is right now. The tensions are high on this case. We're going to start here. The baby was sentenced to 35 years. We said, I think we touched this when the case first started last year, all of us on this platform. And at that time, we was misinformed. We was only given so much information. We didn't know really what was going on. And the first thing Pryme said, accountability has to be had. We all agreed to that. Accountability has to be a part of it, right? We're not saying that he shouldn't be accountable for what happened at that stadium. Repeat, we're not stating that he should not be accountable, but the guidelines should be fair and they should be equal. The law says that we are guilty until innocent until proven guilty. The same Texas law also deemed us a stand your ground state. The same law has had similar cases where individuals of the other race persuasion did not get the sentence that this child get. These are facts. I'm supposed to post them. These are facts. This is not nothing we're making up off the top of our head. This child has never been in trouble. He's a 4.0 GPA student. He was, I think, if I'm not, don't quote me, but they said he was already enrolled in school, in college, to be a lawyer. That doesn't excuse what happened under the tent. Let's go there. If this is me, the witnesses that have seen the video, not the shit that was shown in the courtroom. I don't know what game they playing because there are 4 witnesses that have sworn affidavits that they have seen a video, and it is opposite of what was presented in court. Now, I don't know if we're going to get all of that when the appeal comes. But what I want y'all to do is be open-minded. Stop using social media so much to get yourself geared up and fired up on this. Again, Pryme said at the beginning, we got to play chess. Us running on emotions right now is not going to get us anywhere with this. Anywhere with this. I will say I was proud to see the reactions of how we handled this at the courthouse, minus a couple of people. But I was really, really, really happy to see that we was not out there acting the fool like we usually do. I will go there. Now I'm going to bring up these facts. State of Texas, same case, different sentence. One did murder, he got 30 days in jail and sent home on probation. The rest of them got 10, 12, 15. Now, in one of these cases, and I can't remember if it's Mr. Jesus, but he attacked a young boy in the bathroom and stabbed him multiple times. I want y'all see me when I scratch my wig, that means I'm really, really kind of, yeah. You aggressively stabbed him. You approached him, you blah, 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 blah. Now, the facts we have heard in this case, Karmelo is sitting down. He is approached, surrounded by 4 boys. According to witnesses that have seen the video, one pushed, one even said that he was punched. They saw Karmelo trying to retreat. He was grabbed back into the crowd. There was the stab. He cried. He ran to a teacher, told the teacher. Now, listen to this. He didn't try to run away to go home. He went and told a teacher what happened. He told the police what had happened, and he was sobbing. The booking photo that they showed us on WFAA showed us a not bruised picture of Karmelo. When the court came, we saw a different picture where bruises and looked like he had been hit. We're gonna stay right here on this case thing right here. Pryme, what you see?
I think it's definitely some bullshit that's going on, of course. And like I said again, I'm not mad because I understand this is the history of the court system in America with black folks. So the very first story on Karmelo was that he was being bullied last year. He was being bullied. That's all we heard. We didn't even hear white people denounce it or anything like that. They just wasn't speaking on that. They were just saying but he killed him. Okay, but y'all, nobody never said nothing against the bullying part. Now all of a sudden, here comes the case, and he's the aggressor. Wow, I'm like, that makes no sense. So why don't we see the video? Why isn't the video circulating so that we can see? Did you put video out on everything else? So why we don't have a video for this? So I'm looking at him like, wait a minute, something ain't right. And then you got, now this is where accountability is for black folk.
Okay.
Carmelo Anthony dad said that he approached black attorneys, and those black attorneys told him he needed a white attorney. Now, I get the logic, but when I look at the playing field again, here go the chessboard again. Now, we are 85% the people that's in prison. So I'm like, okay, well, wait a minute, goddamn, who is representing us mostly? White attorneys, okay? So, okay, right on. But the times we do black attorneys, we get off. Johnny Cochran, but so on and so forth. Whatever. What I'm saying is that I'm mad. I'm kind of upset at my black attorneys for not saying, you know what? Now we got some skin in the game. We gonna do our best for this boy. We gonna go after them. And instead of giving it to them, and he already got a white jury. Then he got a white attorney. The judge is against him. You got the whole system is against him. Y'all sit that boy in there like fish bait. So I'm like, black attorneys, we gotta stop doing that. Fuck that strategy. That strategy don't work. We ain't doing that no more. We gonna do black attorneys, and y'all supposed to do. And the black attorneys, y'all supposed to do your best, because you know what the fuck we going through in this system. I'm talking about as black men, black young men, black older men. You know it. We making up too many of these jail cells. So I'm like, I don't like that part of the game that they did that. But this boy Austin he beat his own daddy up, broke his and his ribs. So I'm like, what are we doing? Like, are y'all serious? 35 years, and these boys are 2 times bigger than this boy. You know what I'm saying? And he got 3-4 people around him. Like, come on now.
6 in total. It was 2 that was distracting the coaches so they wouldn't see what was going on.
Where is the video? The public needs to be saying, where is the video? The original video.
Pryme, keep this.
Yeah.
At the beginning of this, people were able to go in and sign. We're gonna play a clip of one of the witnesses. People were actually able to go in to sign and see the video. 2 people said the same thing, that what was shown in that court is not what they saw. Now the court is over. That information is supposed to be free game for public, right? They have put a halt on it. There's a video circulating, y'all, where a black lawyer has flew down here to personally sign information to get the information. He was told that everything was put on hold. They are not releasing the video. That's the video. The black lawyer thing, supposedly they are having a dream team. It's supposed to be a team made up of black lawyers that is supposed to handle this after this appeal case. I'm hoping. Now, the plus to this, y'all, we're going to move on. The plus to this, black celebrities is putting their money where their mouth is. That I like. From Boosie, Cardi B, Rick Ross. I ain't talking about no chump change. I'm not talking about no chump change. People are saying that this is very, I'm shocked that this is creating the wave that it is. But again, Pryme said it. This the push we need. This is the push we need. Now, me and Pryme argued about this. If y'all go back on in the mix on the knife situation, because we were given different information, whether it was a knife, whether it was they said it was cleaners or something else. This is the weapon. Y'all see that little knife? It is actually not even labeled a knife. You can get it from Walmart for $13. It is called a multi-tool. So it could be used as cleaning your spikes on track. You know what I mean? Now, if I was his lawyer, my defense would be he had it in there for that purpose. Or maybe he forgot it was in there when he was coming to track. He didn't have no defense. Let's go there. The boy didn't have no defense. His lawyer was trash. And we're going to get into that. We're going to get into this. I knew it was something when they had Saturday court. I knew it was something when there was no media, video, none of that allowed in the case. I knew it was something. Now, we all from the hood. Some of us got family that done went to jail and prison. We know that after you are found guilty, you stay in county jail for 30 days till they find somewhere for you to go. Hours after this baby was given guilty, he was shaved bald, put in a jumper, and put on a bus. Now, I cannot quote facts because some of them were saying that he was going to a unit where Metcalf family was the warden. Somebody came back and said that that was false, that they moved him to another unit. I did see a show this morning before we did in the mix where the father did speak and say he went to see Karmelo yesterday for 2 hours. He seemed to be in good spirits. The hate behind of what they want to happen to this boy. Rick Ross actually came out before in the mix, before we streamed live, and he said that if y'all don't see if it's a war between us right now, you silly, you stupid. This is war. And even though he's in jail, they're saying that the Aries brothers are supposed to do this to this child. And I'm in the back of my head like, I don't know. I know a lot of black people that's in prison that would like ain't got shit to lose. That would, that's gonna handle the Aries brother. And we're not promoting violence. But then y'all came back and y'all did this here. That's not from our side. The gag order was released, and we saw the true colors of Metcalf's father say the most racist things out of his mouth. And now we see why and where your son got it from. We see. It starts at home. We say that on the show all the time. Pryme says that on the show all the time. We are the reason why some of our kids act the way they act. This was a prime example. If you look at the makeup, we're going to go here, Pryme. Karmelo's father is very soft-spoken. He's not no rah-rah. He's not no Pryme. You see how Pryme get rowdy? He's not that. His child is the same way. You don't see Karmelo. Nobody has ever said anything like that about this child. He's not a thug. We know thugs. We know YNs. That's not this child. They have painted this in a horrific way. This guy here, Mr. Lane, Jacob Lane, he was arrested. I think he was on $1 million bond where he did a terroristic threat. Said if they let him out today, he's going to lynch him up from a tree. He's going to kill him himself. Now, I did follow Smash the Topic, and he gave us some insight. I actually reached out to him. That was staged. This is why we have to be careful as Black people when we are sharing emotions. It was stated that the police knew that Mr. Lang was already coming there. That's why there was police presence. They knew he was going to act the fool like he acted. That's why there was police presence to protect him. It could have went another way, y'all. It could have. That was rage bait for us, and we didn't bite. I'm happy we didn't bite on it. Now, if it would have been some YNs out there, yeah, that would have went a total different way. A total different way.
I don't know. I don't know about that because YN's too busy. They on the clock killing their own self. So that's another topic though.
Yeah. Okay, listen to this. Watch this, y'all.
Stand up for Dallas. All you rappers, New Dallas, everybody who been polluting this gangster lifestyle, all the YNs, all the drill rappers, we want to see where y'all at. We want to see where y'all at right now, because this is an innocent boy who was trying to protect himself. Now we finna see who all riding for their coaching. Because y'all been putting this negative energy out through this music. We finna see who really what they talking about. Don't just try to take from the people. Now the people need the help. Now we finna see who really stand up, because this boy was an innocent boy who would have did with each and every one of us, or whatever y'all say, because this is what y'all rap about. We finna see who all stand up for that.
Now, supposedly he has reached out to get help from the Dallas rap industry here. I don't know if I could take his word at head, because y'all know he was supposedly Mo3 boy, but then they said it was some stuff around that too. Now, I do like the fact he called them now that y'all promote this in music, killing, robbing, blah, 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 blah. Where are y'all at? According to him, according to him, Pryme, he reached out to Big X. X returned the message to him and said, nope, he's not upsetting his white fan base. He's not gonna touch it. He ain't got nothing to say on this. We're not even gonna talk on it. I want Oso to say something because he's a rapper, but he's on the total end spectrum of this. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm in there. So what I'm saying is this on that, he's the wrong one to reach out. He's the one he's the big part of the reason why we have the murder type of culture we got right now in the rap scene is because of him. So rainwater. So I'm like, say man, like he's the wrong one to reach out. See, this is the problem with social media. It gives people the wrong people platforms to speak, and that shit turns people off. He's the wrong one to present that. You are in the center of bullshit. So he really need to be silenced too. And that's what we got to start doing too as a people. Is start silencing the ones that are corrupted and messed up. Shut them down. Stop listening. Stop reaching out. Stop paying them for interviews just because they're getting some clicks. Stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's start putting down the bad ones where they supposed to be. Either clean them up or ship them out. And then the ones that need to speak, they need the platforms, man. Like we got Charleston White. He's not the one to speak for everybody.
He got I was going there. I was going there. I'm trying to wait till you pause, and I was gonna let Oso talk, and we're gonna talk about Mr. White. Oso, what you think from the music aspect of it? Oh shit, no mind.
Cause look, my phone ain't ring. We could talk about the issue all day, but my phone ain't ring. Y'all want me to say something about what's going on? Y'all go to the wrong people all the time. That's the problem.
Yeah, cause we're gonna leave it cute. We're gonna leave it cute right there. Pryme, you said something. We got to silence the wrong people. Now, what we have seen in this case that is making a mockery of it is Mr. Charleston White. Now, y'all know on this platform, I have played some videos from him that kind of made sense. They held us accountable as people and as a race. What we saw with Mr. Charleston White during this trial, him come out against Karmelo off top and said what should happen to him. Then we saw him get on Karmelo's bandwagon. After the verdict, you go live talking about white people and that he should have killed both of them and that cracker dead, da. Y'all bleep me out if this. I already told y'all this viewer discretion. He said all of this stuff and yeah. You know how you do. I can't cross my eye. Can I do a little cross? Yeah. Yeah, I got 75K right now. This was his live, y'all, after the verdict. I got 10K. I'm sending to you right now. Then, yeah. I got that. I got that for you. We own this appeal. Only to come back the next day and say you're pulling it because his family only wants to buy a car or a house. Why does it matter what the hell these people do? They might need that. Y'all don't know what this family has lost trying to protect and pay for their son's freedom. Put stipulations on the money that you're giving. Give it to the lawyer. Like, your 75K ain't nothing. I don't really think you had it in the jump. But what you did is you're damaging the credibility of us because you're trying to speak as a collector for us. No, sir. No, sir. You're one of the people that we're going to have to silence. And I'm not sharing nothing else Charleston White on QLC. Like, no, that's not cool. You could have did that off of social media. You could have called that man face to face and say, yeah, man, I'm not going to do that. Or you should have kept your mouth shut altogether. You're playing into the rage baiting field what they want us to do. You're that. I want to call you a coon, but I don't even think that's the right word. In the hood, we used to call them transformers.
I think I put that on him. The transformer is good. I think Charleston White done got stuck in character, and he don't know how to stop now. So we talk about it in the barbershop. Like a lot of stuff he's saying is 1000% true, but it's the character that you keep. It seems like you keep jumping in this character and right say, man, we don't need that character no more. We need to shut that down. You should have exited that character a couple years ago, dog, because you got people ears now. You got people that's listening to you, but now you turn people on and off, on and off, on and off. Man, we can't have you speaking like that, man, because we already inflamed as a people. We don't need no more. We don't need no more inflammation. We don't need no more. Okay, it's time to start solving these issues. Start putting some boots to the ground on these issues we got. You know what I'm saying? And we can't be doing that. If you got a disagreement with that man, you should have kept that between you and that man. Now you coming out here on this social media like a goddamn female, and you putting the shit that you spoke with him about in our minds, and that ain't for us. That's not for us. No. Every conversation ain't for the public, and that's what I hate about social media. That side of it is that we think we got to push the button and record or say something on social media for the people to know. Some shit is supposed to be sacred, man. Some shit is supposed to be kept between us. We the only culture that use that damn phone like that.
For
like
everything.
Stop that. Yeah, like stop.
Pryme. He had the daddy on speakerphone, Pryme, telling him this. On social media, you got one vlogging you, and you got the daddy on speakerphone. Yeah. I got that 10K right now. And yeah, you 75. I got that other coming to you. Why? I do stuff from people, if you call me and say, when we in this live, hey, Egypt, I'm short $100. Do you think I'm going to make a post? I'm tired of giving people, oh yeah, my heart is big. I shouldn't even be. My dad used to always say, if you got to gloat about it, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah,
don't
man.
do it.
He's
and I
he's one of the
that he's gonna get a lot of support, and a lot of it is not gonna be acknowledged. Like Cardi B and them put it out there and it's done. I think it's gonna be more people that silently do it because they just want to do it. Like Pryme say, you don't have to be loud to know that I support.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. We don't need that right now. The tension is high, y'all. You can't make a post without somebody coming and eating people up, saying hang him. He gonna be a booty bandit. He gonna be loose. Oh, he's cute. He this. I mean, the hate is real. But at the end of the day, my brother was murdered. None of that brings that loved one back. What we gotta teach our kids is keep your hands to yourself. That boy would still be alive if he would have left Karmelo alone. Now, them is facts. Yes, Karmelo reacted. Yes, he did what he did. But if that boy would have never walked over to that boy, none of this would be right here. And then we're going to keep it here. If Karmelo would have killed another black child, none of this would be on TV. It wouldn't even be a case. We see it all the time. They just shooting somebody at Henderson Chicken the other day. Like you hear it and it goes off. We don't care. But because this was a rage bait race war, this trial here has sparked a lot of stuff. And the hate is real. The hate is here real. Y'all listen to this about the facts about the judge that presided over this case, as well as the DA. This is gonna play, I think, in the favor of Karmelo. Again, we have to be careful, Black people, who we put in position and who we are voting for in November. The people we put in these seats presides over our kids' future and makes those decisions. Go out there and research what seats are actually up and do your due diligence. This woman actually gives us systems that we could use to go and find the dirt on these people that's running for these positions so you can have your own facts. We got to be careful who, because it tickle our ears and they have a cute voice or a cute body or a cute whatever that we put over in these positions, because it's going to come back and bite us like it did right here in Collin County. Y'all listen to this.
See, I ain't come out here to play. Bring it on. I came out here, since you over here want to call this boy a murderer, then we're gonna take the covers off you. Ain't no way in hell that you need to be a damn DA with this foolishness. Did you know? Hold this, please. I got you. That there is a 75-page federal lawsuit for sexual harassment of the DA that was saying that Karmelo Anthony is a murderer. Well, you need to be a registered sex offender, sucker. Let me read. The pot calling the kettle black, but you the whole DA out here. Oh, so you thought y'all was the only one that could go in PACES. And let me explain to you what PACES is. PACES is the database for federal lawsuits. See, we have a research team, baby, that's colder than the media. So let me go ahead and read a little bit of it, show you how disgusting this joke is. It's serious. After Jane Doe 1 refused defendant Willis, ain't that his name, Greg Willis? Oh, okay. Advances at the Galveston TDCAA conference, he treated her quite differently in the workplace. He began demeaning and berating her. In one closed-door meeting, he told her, "You think like a child, and I would treat."
I'm gonna pause it, but y'all can go out there and find that on Smash the Topic website. The whole interview where she exposes the judge is on. These are open platforms. Y'all can go out there and put their names in. He is listed as a child abuser. The judge that presided over this case. There's information on the DA as well. Now, I'm not for sure about the photos that are circulating, because some people are saying that they're AI generated, and some people are coming back and saying, no, the Metcalf dad actually knew the judge. We're not going to know none of that until it goes to appeal. We're not going to add fuel to the fire here. There are facts that you could go out here and research yourself. The truth of the matter that we do know, because we done did our hour and some change with you guys today. The truth of the matter, we know that this child did not get a fair trial. From the jury selection, for jurors getting stricken off, not being able to even participate on this panel, from his person that was defending him not even objecting. I mean, people that was in jail was saying like he didn't object. Here. It was plain as day, you know, that this boy did not have the representation that he needed. And it's sad. It's sad that we have to go through the appeal process. I do think there's going to be hope at the end of this. Do I think that he's going to walk away with 0 time? To be honest, I would like to see that. I don't think that, though. I honestly think they're going to give him some time, but I don't think it will be the 35 years. Me, as a mother, would like to see him acquitted. Why? Because y'all approached that boy and that boy was sitting there minding his business. Those are facts all day. He wasn't charging you up. He wasn't instigating. He was sitting there minding his business. And what I'm praying is that these witnesses that saw this at that place come forward and actually tell the truth. There should have been lie detectors. It was a lot of stuff missing from this trial, y'all, that in a normal trial we see and we didn't see in this child case. That's my spin on it. Also, and I'm gonna let Pryme have the last word. What do you think with the this trial? And what do you think we might see with the appeal?
Um, who knows? Because I think about one aspect of it too. Um, when we get that little card in the mail with the little jury summons things that we get, and a lot of times we ignore it and don't even go.
I'm
Um,
guilty of it.
we need to start going. I think what would happen, there would probably be a bit of change if we started really, really showing up to jury duty and letting them know that, hey, the more of us that show up, you can't dismiss us completely. So if we start seeing more of us on those jury panels, you may actually start to see a little bit of change. That would be one aspect of it. Now, how it applies to this case, uh, I don't know if it's going to really change much. I don't think that 35 years is justified, but it would make more of a difference if we started showing up for jury duty.
Hmm. And voting, and voting, and voting, and voting. Before you speak, Pryme, there are facts about the appeal court. Y'all go out there and look at who's on the appeal court here in Dallas. Um, there are 4 seats that will be up in November. There's actually, I'm gonna find it and tag it to the QOC page, where the black lawyer is actually informing us of the 4 seats that will be available come November. As he stated, right now it's mostly Republican GOP based, which could be bad for Karmelo. If we vote the way we need to vote come November, that could shift, which would give him a more fair chance at the appeal process. Something to look at, y'all, besides researching the next trend, the next Bob dance, the next Juneteenth, what we doing for Juneteenth and who we partying with, because this is part of Juneteenth right here, y'all. We are still being targeted. We are still being made examples of. I just want justice to prevail. Right? I mean, that's the end game. I really would like to see justice move right for one time. And it's so crazy. I remember my homeboy murking somebody. Like, we were right there in Diamond Creek Apartments in Pleasant Grove, and the boy walked up to him and said something. And the boy took his gun out and bow, broad daylight. He got 5 years. He served 2.5 and was out. Pleasant Grove, Diamond Creek Apartments, point blank. I want justice to be served right and fair. Pryme, wrap us up, man.
Y'all want justice? You got to give yourself justice. Your community should be the safest. When it should be very safe around your community for you, for us. So you want justice, you got to give yourself justice, and you got to show the example of justice to yourself, so that other people will follow. Because when you start giving yourself justice, you're gonna mandate that justice, and if you don't show us justice, there will be circumstances. So we got to start walking in and start acting more proud. We got to find our pride again. We have to start loving ourselves again. We got to quit asking for somebody else to love and protect us and treat us fairly and equal. And if you got to do it yourself, you got to do it for yourself. That's the only way we're going to get what we want on one level, is you respect you first. You do it. You give yourself justice. You give yourself grace. You love yourself. You build for yourself. You medicate yourself. You educate yourself. You do it. Because what we're asking for is a known, quote unquote, enemy to do all those things for us better than us. And we know that's just not realistic. So I point everything at us now. I've turned the whole 400-degree dial up on us, 475, 500. The oven hot. It's us. It's us. I don't want to hear another gangster say shit. Fuck your gangsterism if you ain't gangster for your people. Fuck your gangster. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear another song like that. And we shouldn't. We should be fighting that. We should be fighting the messages that we allow inside our culture to be directed at us by us. We should fight that. We should fight what's in our community that's making it uncomfortable and unsafe. We should fight that. We should fight everything inside that's wrong, that's degrading, that's filthy, that's toxic. We supposed to fight that. And when you clean your house up, guess what? Now you certified to tell a motherfucker, you better respect my shit. You know what I'm saying? Respect my shit. Because this is how we do it. And that's how every other culture move. You gonna respect my shit because I respect my shit. So we got to change the way we see. We want people to love us. We want, and that's good because that's human. That's humanity. So that part of us, I do love that. But you can't be as accepting like that. You cannot. You got to hold sacred things for yourself. You gotta make up dates for your own self, not let somebody else tell you Martin Luther King Day or Juneteenth. And nah, man, you gotta start doing shit for yourself. Because if you keep on letting people do stuff, then they feel like they own you. They feel like you lower than them. And you got it's real. It's real. So at the end of the day, y'all keep pointing fingers outside. We wasting time. You gotta point back in. You gotta start doing this right here. Man in the Mirror, man. Michael Jackson, man. Go listen to the song, man. The Man in the Mirror. It's us. We got to stop the bullshit with us. I should feel safe in my community around my own people more than I feel safe with other folks. I should. But it's a damn shame that I don't. Damn shame. So let's get it right, y'all. Let's get it right. They're not going to treat you right. Get that shit out your head. They not going to fucking do it. They not going to do right. They ain't showed you where you should have no hope. How the fuck do you have hope and they ain't showed you nothing to have hope in? That's crazy. That's crazy. Now you are loony. That's loony. Like my grandma say, you being loony now. So it's on us, man. Build your own infrastructure. Build your own shit. Y'all, damn. Like it's really not. It should be a joyous thing when you look at it. Yeah, I know it's mountainous. It's huge right now because we ain't been doing it. But man, it should make you proud to even start getting in the mindset of embarking on a mission like that. Feel good that man, I want to do for my people. I want to see my people where they not hurting because we can do that for them, and so they're not hurting. We got that. We got the means. It's not the white man no more. It's nobody stopping you. It's you stopping you. It's us.
What Spaceship Oasis say? What Spaceship Oasis say? Choose your heart.
Yeah, man.
Choose your heart.
You know what? Also, too, bet on you. They bet on you all the time in the NBA Finals right now. The white people making millions and billions of dollars on you right now. Bet on you. You bet on you. Why not? Why not, man? Bet on you. Gangsters, thugs, all you niggas out there that's, man, love, man, protect us, man. Protect us. Y'all supposed to be doing these certain missions for, because they got people that's just like you, thugs and gangsters too. Every other culture, we gonna keep it real about that too. It ain't just us with thugs and gangsters. Everybody got thugs and gangsters, but they thugs and gangsters move for their people though. They thugs and gangsters move. They thugs and gangsters gonna do stuff for their people. Try messing with them, and that's why that Asian man got off, because his people will move a certain kind of way and hurt America. I promise you. I promise you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we got to get the same esteem, the same feel about ourselves. They ain't scared of you. They ain't really scared. They scared of you, but they ain't really scared of you making no move because, hell, you ain't made no moves. You ain't made none. So now you got their ass big chest, which is a good thing on one side of the game. And I'm not trying to be long with it. I'm just filled with this shit. I'm passionate about this. I'm not mad at nobody. None of that. I'm not mad. What I am is I'm very strategic now. I'm strategic minded. My mind is like a spear right now, and I got fire in my soul. And I'm like, we supposed to have fire in our soul right now about us. And it burns me the fuck up that we don't got that fire about ourselves. We defeated, we act defeated, we always asking, we always being stepped on, and we find a way to act like it don't hurt. That shit hurt. That shit fucking hurts. And we should know it, act like it hurt. And when you act like it hurt, I mean, you're gonna take care of yourself. You're gonna bandage yourself. You're gonna clean the wound. You're gonna do all that. You asking them to do it. You a fool. Your arm gonna fall off. You gonna die because you letting them do it. God damn, this shit ain't even hard to see. Like, it's like you don't want to fucking see it because you don't want to be accountable. And that's where it go back to being accountable, man. Be accountable. I'm done.
I don't even know what's look how old so looking, because last week it was MF was his word. This week is GD. So y'all heard it from Mr.
He didn't
Pryme.
say that wrong. He didn't say that wrong.
Yeah, he didn't. It was all fact. And the truth of the matter is stuff that we need to hear. And maybe you need to hear it raw and uncut and unfiltered. Y'all, let me apologize to the Instagram family over here that's watching. I'm so sorry I've been ignoring y'all, but we appreciate y'all joining in with the QOC side for In the Mix. We hope we have said something positive and shed some positive insight on what's going on with these two young men and just in the Black culture right now. It's not to divide or anything else, but now it's about us holding ourselves accountable, like Pryme said. And it's time to heal, and it's time to grow, and it's time to move. It's time to move. What the people used to say, strike while it's hot. When they dig for all, this is the time, y'all. It's hot. We're running on emotions. We're saying we won't change. It's time for us to move. Dr. King, all of that, they're gone. They're gone. Now it's on to us. We don't need to wait on a certain man. Let's be that man. And that's for women too. When I say man, don't say that I'm just saying man. For us, they got the platforms, they got that's positive in the community. This is it. I put that out there on the post. Hey, filmmakers, Dallas filmmakers, bam. Look what's going on. I would love to see some positive come out of this in the filmmaking industry in Dallas. I ain't got nail hit yet. One person here that said, when I get the budget, that is something I am interested in doing. Yeah. I would love to see something besides the drug dealing, the thought, and the
But see, that's the thing.
Something to motivate us. Yeah, give us something now.
That's the thing right there. I'm on the phone with producers and shit this past week about this thing. And I'm like, y'all, we got to change the messages, man. And that's the thing they say, my budget. It should not be a problem. You actors, y'all in the same industry, producers, directors, put together a $8 budget. There's your funding.
Yep.
There's your funding. It's like, y'all, we making shit harder than what it really got to be. Y'all, it's us.
I was told, Pryme, by one that inboxed me and said that when they go, I guess this particular person, I don't want to say names, they use Maverick for their what their funding, and said if the idea is not what Maverick wants, then they won't fund it, because Maverick wants certain crimes, they want certain this, they want certain that. That's what they're funding. And they also told me when they send movies over, they will send them back and say, hey, you need to add more sex, you need to add more nudity. But y'all do know them white people that's funding it, right? And y'all still don't see the play. Y'all still don't see. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna hop off of that. Yeah. We hope we did our due diligence. We were given a message from our own licensed therapist, Damani, that we're gonna play. We're not coming back. After this play, our outro will go. We did the Intermix live this time, so y'all can hear us live and in action. We will keep up, Mr. Byron. I saw your comment. No, I do not have the Karmelo Anthony information. I have reached out to Dominique Alexander. I am going to email him to get more information on this and on the process, and hopefully to try to get him on the network to speak. I reached out to somebody else. I don't like to bring names up, to see if how can we get involved, where we can share it on our platforms more. Because what we don't want to do is give misinformation. We're not going to do that, and we're not going to spread no more hate. So Byron, when we get the information, we definitely oh well, I have an email address for Mr. Dominic Alexander. Yeah, you need to get in touch because if I'm not mistaken, they have already did a lawyer for the the appeal thing, and they have a dream team that's forming. So yeah, you definitely need to get in contact with him. I'll share that with you off the air. I don't believe in doing that on air like Mr. White. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, we're gonna play Damani's. Y'all, we will see y'all on our regular schedule come next Saturday. What we might do is replay this one because we record on Sundays and we give y'all the show the next week. So yeah, we love you guys over there on Instagram, Roku TV. We hope this one too raw and y'all don't shadow ban us. But yeah, we out here. And y'all from our therapist, we love y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
You know, as a therapist, I am called to help people heal, help people process, allow them to understand the significance of accountability, allow them to process the importance of honesty and protection. But yet, we get verdicts after verdict where injustices and we aren't being heard, we aren't being protected. And I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't have any words. I don't have anything to instill. I'm just sitting in my hurtness. And I'm just sitting in the hurt. There's no words that can process what my community, what my people are feeling right now. And are we surprised? No. That's the worst part about it. We're not surprised. But this shit hurts. I'm praying. And I just want to let my people know, my community, that I'm sitting with you all in this as we continue to push forward. No words.
In the mix, in the mix, in the mix. Let me tell you how it's going down. In the mix, in the mix, in the mix. Let me tell you how it's going down. In the mix, in the mix, in the mix. Let me tell you how it's going down. In the